All right, everybody. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2013. Just so happens to be my anniversary, my 5th anniversary, second marriage. Woo woo! Why am I here recording a video for YouTube? I just feel like crap this morning. But every day is a great day for real estate for me, though. So, in a matter of about 30 minutes, I'll be heading out, making my rounds, paying bills for properties I don't own, and the like. Oh, God. Brittany called me 12 o'clock last night. I gotta go pick her up because she needs to wash clothes and I guess get a good night's rest from that. Oh, that free college life. Oh, to be 19 all over again. Oh my goodness. Oh, perky and just the smoothest of skin and the skin is still smooth, I think I'm still pretty hot considering the fact that I'll be 42 this year, no wrinkles yet, it's all good. I keep myself pretty busy considering it's a mad world in Detroit. Got the mayoral race coming up. We got real estate values that have stabilized in some areas, accelerated in others, declined in many parts of Detroit, have not started to come back up. It is what it is. This mayoral race, I'm for the one that's concerned about my neighborhood. Simple as that. Simple as that. Love downtown, love going downtown, love being downtown. Downtown is beautiful, but downtown is to the point where downtown can handle its own. My neighborhoods, it's not right. They've been allowed to decline for 60 years. Some areas have seen a rebirth. We look at the Wayne State University area. We look at downtown Detroit. We look at other parts of Midtown. We look at New Center area. These areas are seeing just millions and millions of dollars pumped into them. And they're growing. The population is growing. The culture of the population is growing. The color of the population is growing. I want to see that for my neighborhood. I want to be able to walk out my door, walk 3 blocks down to Grand River, and I want to be able to not only stand and look downtown, but to see viable businesses lined up all along Grand River. I'd like to be able to walk that magnificent mile. Sounds familiar? I'd love to be able to do that down Grand River. And it can happen. But it's been allowed to decline for years and years and years. And it's not right. It's not right. If you're okay with that, fine. But we got a lot of people that are okay with that don't live within the city of Detroit. If you're going to run a commercial, use Detroit citizens. Use people who live here, who actually go through this mess every day, not just work here. Because you're going to work here, and guess what? You're going to hop in your car, and you're going to drive the freeway, and you're going to go back to your nice little suburb. But suburbs aren't so nice anymore. Many of them are beginning to see the same types of crimes and so on and so forth that's being seen in Detroit. So what does that say? That's a sign of the times, you know, where you have, not only do you have the criminals going crazy here, but you have those who are well-to-do still struggling, and that line being crossed, you know, and the same types of crimes happening in your neighborhood. No one wants to deal with that. Nobody. It's horrible what's going on with the employment, with the job market. It's just crazy. And then you got people who, you know, just can't seem to stop smoking weed. What is up with that? You know, I hear people that say that it gives them a heightened level of just, you know, euphoria. They just, you know, their mind is clear. They're able to, you know, like really, you know, think things up and so on and so forth. But you can't think your way into a damn job that don't allow marijuana. How do you get around that if it causes you to think so much? You know, think of a way to pass that piss test where, you know, it don't show up. If that's the case, if it causes you to be so enlightened, come on now. And you women that have these men in your houses, oh, and you know they ain't no good. They have no job. They sitting around playing video games all day while you at work, you know. But it's all good because you can come home to some nice, you know, whatever Johnny is giving you. But Johnny needs to get out there and get a job and be a real man. That's what Johnny needs to do. But hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever keeps you going to that job every day, working and toiling your behind off to pay them bills and everything, and look forward to that satisfaction from Johnny. If that's what floats your boat, you go, girl. But don't let your kids see that. Especially not them daughters. We got so many girls growing up and they're just, oh, losers. Losers. What the heck? Oh, Lord Jesus. What is going on? But you know, today is a great day for real estate in Detroit. Got my phone system up. Well, I had to call the guy last night because it seems like the only number that could be forwarded was my husband's. What kind of crap is that? So that's going to be taken care of. Trying to get on that level just to be able to compete, you know. You know, we got to take it to the next level, you know. We as black folk, and I ain't ashamed to say we as black folk. Arabs look out for themselves. Whites look out for themselves. Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese, and so on and so forth look out for themselves. So I don't understand what the issue is when we say we black folk need to stick together. We black folk need to lift each other up. We black folk need. I don't see a problem with that. And I don't see a problem with doing as far as for my people either. Love white folk, love the other nationalities and so on and so forth. But just as they stick as far as with their own and help their own and so on and so forth, I don't see a damn thing wrong with me helping my own and seeing that I'm able to reach a hand back and give them a leg up to be able to get to the next level. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid as far as to do that. And don't be that crab in the bucket. You get there and then you need to figure out how you're going to get here. It's not the way the game is supposed to be played. Because then you die. And all of your innovations and information dies with you. How fair is that? That's why we as a people are where we are. Too many black folk making it to the top, leaving everybody else behind. Oh, and you got some that'll say, well, it's not my job to make sure that everybody else makes it to the top. Well, you know what? It's not necessarily a job, you know, for you to do that. It's just doing right. What's wrong with wanting to see your people excel? It's better for all of us. It's less people on welfare. It's less people depending on the system. It's less people robbing your black behind while you trying to leave up out of your dough. But if you give them a job and you provide and you reach your hand back, maybe Buki won't be out here robbing people. But Buki feels like he doesn't have a choice. And I digress. But it is a great day for real estate though. So I'm going to get out here, pay these bills, drive these properties, call and check up on my agents, and be a good girl today, loving, living life, thanking God for giving me another day to be here on this earth, to be able to just bless folk with my presence. And I digress. Until next time, this is Rachel Saltmarshall, broker, CEO of Bryce Winthrop and Associates, LLC, and Aldwin Rose Contractors. You have a blessed and prosperous day.